All right, welcome back to PNC's News Now, and welcome Joanna Oh with weather. Tell us what's going on with weather today.
So, any plans to be in the sea this week, during
No.
this week, Christmas? No, because National Weather Service has issued small craft advisory, and this is in effect until Friday. Now, there could be an issuance of high surf advisory tomorrow, so we ought to be watching out, especially if you're on a small boat or if you're near the reef line. Now, as for those people who are not interested in going out to the sea, the weather keyword this week is the breeziness. Now, take a look. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with isolated showers, but tomorrow will be mostly sunny and breezy with isolated showers, and partly cloudy and breezy with isolated showers on Wednesday, the Christmas Eve. As for this breeziness is because of a trade wind that is expected to become fresh to strong by tomorrow. And so on a wind grid, we can definitely see this wind changing. We see that tonight's wind is heading towards east 10 to 15 miles per hour. But for tomorrow and Wednesday, although the directions are different, wind speed goes all the way up to 25 miles per hour. And lastly, the temperature. Now, this is really the easiest part of my job. All 3 days, highs around 89 and lows around 77. That's it for me, and that's it for the weather.
Thank you, Joanna. Thank you very much. All right, well, remember that large hole in the middle of Route 16 that caused major traffic delays back in October? Well, a permanent repair will be made to that portion of roadway beginning this Friday. The hole was caused by a water main break, which washed most of the ground below the roadway. Navy contractors were able to fill in the hole and patch the road back up within a few days, but that was only a temporary fix. Public Affairs Officer Lieutenant Tim Gorman says repairs will take 3 to 4 weeks to complete, and traffic delays are expected.
They'll uncover the asphalt, the temporary repair that was fixed there, and do some compact tests, and they'll see, is that permanent or is that fill that's there, is it good to permanently keep there? And they'll decide whether or not they need to put more fill in at that point.
Lieutenant Gorman expects to have details on how the project will affect traffic later this week.
Tumon will help keep the beaches on Guam safer. The Department of Parks and Recreation today was presented with 4 new radios donated by G4S. Lifeguards and beach patrol contractors will be able to use these radios throughout Tumon to stay in contact with each other. G4S Operations Director Paul Suba says it'll also allow them to quickly contact officers in the Tumon Police Column.
Not only is for preventing and responding to a drowning incident or event, but if any of the lifeguards or the VSOs see any illegal activity or criminal intention folks, they can communicate with GPD at the Tumon Precinct and get that support out here. So there's a variety of reasons, and all good, that we wanted to do this, and again, it's Christmas.
The Lieutenant Governor's Office and Guam Homeland Security helped facilitate this donation.
And with the holidays just ahead, Governor Eddie Calvo and Lieutenant Governor Ray Tenorio, in their weekly address, issued a Christmas message. In their message, they point out that the island has come far in the last year and thank the community for giving them the opportunity to serve. Here's a part of their message.
As our beautiful island winds down for another eventful year, Ray and I want to thank each and every one of you for standing by us and believing in this paradise that we call home.
Guam is growing stronger every day, and you are the reason our future is bright. Serving you is one of the greatest gifts we've been given, and we're proud, grateful, and humbled by your support.
And in addition to Christmas Day, Governor Calvo also declared the day after Christmas, December 26th, a GovGuam holiday.
The Salvation Army played Santa this weekend as they distributed thousands of toys to less fortunate families. PNC's Rosel Romanes has a story.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Christmas joy was seen all around the Salvation Army this weekend as volunteers distributed hundreds of toys to needy children in the community.
The families are going through our toy shop and they're collecting toys for their children, and also after they receive their toys they have the opportunity to have them wrapped, and then also if you look to our right, this is our food station, so each of the families are receiving a box of food and a large can of vegetables.
Captain Mike Lucher said their first day of distribution this past Saturday was the biggest, with over 40 volunteers helping out and hundreds of families benefiting. Volunteer from the Rotary Club of Guam, Enzo Torini, said it was heartwarming to see families enjoying themselves as they pick out toys for their children.
Very pleasant to do what I'm doing right now because my heart is really expanding when I see people smiling and laughing when they get their toys for their children. It's very remarkable, very nice.
Here's what families had to say after receiving their toys.
It's really good. There's a lot of gifts though. Just everyone, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Oh, thank you very much for Salvation. So thank you. Thank you, Liana.
Thank you, Salvation.
Yeah. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
The Salvation Army said 700 families have signed up this year to receive toys and food packages. Captain Lucher gave his thanks to those who have donated and to volunteers for making the first distribution day a success.
We just want to say thank you very much because this is where we're giving things out, and we're just so joyful that we're able to do this.
The last day of distribution is tomorrow. Captain Lucher said they will be accepting walk-ins from 9 a.m. till noon. Just bring your mayor's verification and ID. Happy holidays from Marcel Romanes, PNC News.
And Christmas is definitely in the air. PNC went all the way down to the beautiful southern village of Malesu to see a house that is full of Christmas cheer. The Beneventis from Malesu not only let us see their wonderful light display, but they also share the true meaning of Christmas. Here's more on PNC's first installment of this year's Kundit Christmas. In the village of Malesu lies a hidden gem. The Beneventi house started collecting Christmas decorations little by little each year, but this year they went all out.
We're your typical Southern Chamorro family who celebrates Christmas based on our values surrounding our Catholic faith, and Jesus is the reason for the season.
This year, however, things are a little different, as Jacinta Elm, daughter of Joe and Rita Beneventi, has been diagnosed with a rare form of cancer.
Story is, if you sat in a doctor's office and they've explained to you that there's a treatment for your sickness, but there is no cure, and the treatment that you're gonna get basically buys you time, you then have a different perspective of life, and you want to basically embrace every moment, every holiday, every milestone, one day at a time.
So Jacinta and her family decided to help spread the Christmas cheer this year by filling their yard with decorations and savoring each moment spent with family and friends. Jacinta isn't angry about her condition, and she's still filled with hope and definitely filled with the Christmas spirit.
We have accepted God's plan because we know that it's better than our dreams. And I thank my family very much for the stamina of hope and keeping that at a high level for me. And we look forward to more Christmases and making the setup a little bit more festive every year. Merry Christmas from our family to yours.
We could learn a lot from Jacinta Elm and the Beneventi family. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to them from the Pacific News Center.